Hello guys.
This video is made by community member Francesca Vargas. Text appears on screen that reads, "My experience participating on a study on walking capability as a person with MS." This text is shown while Francesca Vargas begins to narrate the video. As Francesca is narrating the video, footage of her and her peers inside the Sensory Neuroimaging Lab in the Department of Health and Exercise Science, a part of the Colorado State University main campus.
Today I would like to share my experience as a subject for a study on walking capability as a person living with multiple sclerosis. This study is conducted by the Sensorimotor Neuroimaging Laboratory of the Department of Health and Exercise Science at Colorado State University. The goal of this study.
Francesca is about to explain the goal of the study. Text on screen that reads "Goal: to determine if a special treadmill can improve walking asymmetry that are often associated with multiple sclerosis," is pictured at this moment in the video.
Is to determine if a special treadmill can improve the walking asymmetry that are often associated with multiple sclerosis.
As Francesca takes the audience through the process of the study, corresponding video of each step is shown. Currently, step 1, placement of sensors, is shown on screen. Francesca is currently getting sensors placed on her legs.
First step, they placed several sensors on my body to record the way I'm normally walking. Step number 2.
Text that reads, "Step number 2, 2-minute walk to evaluate my natural gait," is shown on screen, while video of Francesca walking around hallways is shown on screen.
I was asked to walk 2 minutes on the hallway and my natural gait was recorded. Step number 3.
Text that reads, "Step number 3, 15-minute walk on the split belt treadmill," is shown. While that text is shown on screen, video of Francesca walking on the split belt treadmill is shown, as well as just video of the split belt treadmill is shown.
15 minutes walk on this special treadmill. Since they noted that my entire left body appeared to be more affected,
Francesca is seen walking on the treadmill. An arrow with text underneath it that reads "different speed on each leg" is shown, while Francesca is pictured walking on the split treadmill.
the split belt treadmill was set up in a way that my right leg was supposed to walk at a faster pace. Then I was taken by wheelchair to the hallway again.
Text that reads, "I was taken by wheelchair for an immediate assessment of my new spontaneous gait," is shown on screen as Francesca is pictured being put in a wheelchair by one of her peers.
For an immediate assessment. And step number 4, final walk to evaluate my gait again.
Text that reads, "Number 4, final walk to evaluate my gait again," is shown on screen. At this point, Francesca is pictured walking down the hallways.
And go for it.
Once invited to take the first step, I could not perform it. I was completely out of balance.
An arrow pointing to the left leg of Francesca with text underneath it that reads "Gait adapted" is shown on screen.
But then, my brain and my body adjusted and I started walking again. For the step number 5, the researchers are trying to understand.
Text that reads "Step number 5, placement of electrodes" is shown on screen. Francesca is pictured getting electrodes placed on different portions of her body during this part of the video.
Which part of our brain is responsible for this asymmetry and how to reestablish a correct gait. And here we have the transcranial magnetic stimulation.
Text appears on screen that reads "Number 6, transcranial magnetic stimulation." While this text appears on screen, Francesca is pictured receiving transcranial magnetic stimulation.
This machine gives a focalized pulse, and with all the electrodes set up on my hand, they will stimulate that portion of my brain that controls that muscle and be able to see what the muscle activity is looking like when they give it an external stimulation. This scientific study was sponsored by the National Multiple Sclerosis Society.
At this point in the video, the National Multiple Sclerosis Society logo, partnered with the Colorado State University RAM logo, are both shown on screen.
and made in the Colorado State University campus. Thanks to all the entities that are constantly working to find a cure for MS. It was a pleasure for me to be part of this scientific study.